Hey guys, my name is Fabe. Welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. Look at this guy. Unbelievable. Again, it's always you, isn't it? You are the master of breaking loose here. Man. You can feel my stick. Come on, follow me. Oh man, look at... I don't get it. I don't get it. He just loves it outside, doesn't he? But more than the other two, apparently. Is he hungry? Are you hungry? No, you're not hungry. Otherwise, you wouldn't have followed me. No, you're not hungry. Why did you go outside? There's not even anything to eat out here. What were you thinking? Huh? Nothing. You are in a desert. There's more leaves in your enclosure than outside. Come on in here. Come on, meet up with your friends. Have a nice talk. And don't do it again. I warned you. I warned you. Okay. I'm gonna trust you one more time. How could I punish this guy for breaking out, huh? I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him, but I need to condition him to stay inside his enclosure. I don't even know how he gets out all the time. But since I have to go in and out all the time, I think today I'm actually gonna build an entrance, and I think I'm gonna build it right here. Because that's a good place, right? I think it's a good place. So let's take this down, and hopefully they won't get out of here in the meantime. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your Happy New Year wishes. I hope you all had a good start. Enjoyed your first days in 2015. What a year to come. There's a lot of stuff gonna happen, at least for me, this year. So I'm excited. I'm excited for 2015. And I wish, I wish I knew how the year would end already. Because there's so much stuff gonna happen this year. That's, man, I'm really anxious about a lot of stuff. So I really wish I would know how it all ends. How everything works out. But I guess you could say that for every year pretty much. Alright, so what I want to do here is some sort of a box, actually. So I want to have a similar thing like I built for the Pachycephalosaurus enclosure, where I have these two iron doors and basically have a room in between, and I never have to open both doors at the same time. I want to have something similar here, but bigger. Glowstone, where's my silky touchy? There's my silky touchy. I should enchant something too today. I have so many levels still from the AFK farming last time. You're not coming out here, right? You don't see this hole in the fence, not at all. Can I go sleep and leave you guys like that? Or should I make him stay? Alright, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Let's see if they learned their lesson and stay in their enclosure, even if I open up the fence. I still have a little bit of time left, but that's alright. Is there anything else I need item-wise? I guess I could use some more stone. There's two things I want to do today. One of them is building this door, and the other one is has something to do with the Dilophosaurus enclosure. I'm not gonna reveal it quite yet. It's nothing too excited, but I think we should do one step at a time. So I don't want you guys worrying about my second project of today's episode before I finish the first one. Man, looks like I guess we could use the daytime. Because last time I said something in the beginning that we might have some time at the end of the episode to name some more. Look at these chests. Wavy chests for the win. Glitchy. Okay, we're gonna name one more living Nautilus, and we're gonna name one more coelacanth today. And maybe not. Maybe actually I think I have more good names for Nautilus, so once again, you guys sent a few coelacanth names in, but none of them really convinced me totally. There was something like Jeff or Larry, but those are pretty common names. I want something cool, something that has kind of a second meaning for my animals in the aquarium at least. So let's see. Another one I really liked was actually Gary, because it's kind of reminds you of the SpongeBob TV show. Crap! This is actually something. It was wasted levels, by the way. But now that I did this, I want to show that to you guys. I get these comments every second episode. Every time I talk about Nautilus, I get this comment again. And every time I answer it. And next time, someone else asks it. So let me explain you once and for all. I can name the living Nautilus item in the anvil, as you saw. But if I put it down, the name is gone. If I pick it back up, nope. So it can despawn if I do that. We tested it in the past, but a lot of you guys probably didn't catch that, weren't here around when I did that. So we actually need the name tags, otherwise they will still just despawn. So we're gonna name it Gary, and let me look at the list. Oh yeah, I think another really cool one was actually Sheldon. I like that name. Because it's a shell that Nautilus is living in, huh? Might be just me that find it funny. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep. And we're gonna put in 2 more Nautilus. And one more time, get creative. Give me some good coelacanth names. Maybe that's something to do with the red one. Or the bluish one, maybe with the color or something. I know you guys can get really creative. So I don't want to settle for something that is half as good. Okay, Nautilus on the bar and name tags on the bar. And I should probably... How did we do it last time? I think we did it all the way in front of here, didn't we? Like, we blocked this off here so the water couldn't get out. And then we got rid of the glass. So let's do that again. There we go. Silk touch. Gets in there. Let's get in there. Come on. You can do it, Fabe. Okay. You shall be named Gary. And you Are you Gary? Oh. I need air. Okay. I'm good. Don't you worry. You are Gary, right? You are Gary. Just stay there. Where did Sheldon go? Sheldon! Do you want to kill me? Sheldon is gone. And I don't have enough air. Do I have an empty bucket? No, I don't even have an empty bucket on my bar. Okay, let's hope that Sheldon is around somewhere. I'm gonna risk my life here now. Are you Sheldon? Yeah, you are Sheldon. You shall be named Sheldon from now on. To never despawn from this aquarium. And always be a pleasure to our eyes. Let's plug it up. Man, this thing is becoming really, really lively. I like that. So maybe, I think that's gonna be my limit. I'm gonna have only 3 Nautilus in there and maybe 3 coelacanth. And maybe a squid or 2, huh? How about that? So if you have some, I guess you already had a good name. You said I should name a Nautilus Squidward, but I guess I'm gonna name a Squid Squidward. That makes more sense to me. But look at this. This thing is coming to life. Okay, anyways. That was not something I wanted to do this episode, at least not for that long. Right, Gary? Alright, let's go and start working on the gate. Little entrance to our Gallimimus enclosure. Should I do it on camera? No, I think I've talked for a long time already. I should probably do some work off camera. Otherwise, we'll end up like last episode. I intended to do a little more stuff, but I talked for so long that I had a 28-minute episode already before I could even get much done. So today, I'm actually gonna make a few more cuts, so I can do some work and I have something to show for the episode. I mean, we are on episode 96, so I should make some progress. We only have like 3 more episodes until the world download, and we need to get everything in shape. Alright guys, that's enough. I'm gonna do work. Alright, here we go. Time to show some results to you. Yeah. So, I brought the rest in my inventory, I think. So we can finish it off. I think I'm gonna try to use the same again. I wish at this point I could have normal iron bars stained in black. I think it would be cool. But this is what I came up with. Here we go. We got a little bit of a bridge. I didn't want to intercept the little stream we had going on. It wouldn't make any sense, right? If it just continues in this direction. Although I interrupted the connection. And I have some windows here, and then we're gonna put another door in here. And I think this is kind of cool. I like it a lot, actually, how it turned out, especially from the inside. And no one of you can get out of there once I'm done with it. Okay, let's fill these in. Just the same way we did the fences, I think. I think we're gonna make it like that, though. We are not gonna leave half a block in between. We're gonna make it solid. And we're gonna make it inset a bit, half a block. And then like so. And that should fit in with the fence style quite well, I hope. Let's dye it in gray, which looks pretty much like black. And we're gonna take a step back. How does it look? Yeah, I think that's cool. Maybe a glowstone is missing somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna put some sort of lighting in here. I haven't done that yet. And what I'm probably gonna do is actually put some chests in here with some food for them. Because when I get the message and not usually I'm carrying these melon seeds around here every time. So when I get a message that they're getting hungry, I can immediately go here and just feed them. But I don't want to carry them all the time with me, so I'm just going to store them in a chest here probably. And then when I get a message, I just have to run to this little outpost or to this little entrance here and fill my inventory with the necessary food. I think that's a lot better option. And I'll probably continue something similar in future enclosures I'm going to build. I mean, this is all for safety purposes, right? Very, very important. We want to have everything safe and so that our dinosaurs can't escape, which they are still doing for some reason. Yeah, I don't think there's much they can do. It is between the carpenter's blocks. Oh, crap. Does it still work? Ooh, it does. Cool. It is somewhere in between the carpenters and the fossils and archaeology mod. I don't think it's gonna get fixed because the not really working hitboxes of the dinosaurs together with these weird new block hitboxes of the carpenter's blocks, I think they are messing it up, and that's how the dinosaurs can escape during the loading and unloading of the areas. But who knows, maybe one day I'll get a better PC, a good enough PC, to actually load this whole area in at the same time. So I don't have to worry about it getting deloaded all the time or unloaded all the time. But that is hope in the distant future, not in the near future. Maybe this year, now in 2015 I can say that. Maybe at the end of the year I'll get a better PC. But not for a while. Not for a while, so we have to make do with what we have. And do I have some? I can make some buttons and some pressure plates, I suppose. Oh, I want to try something. No, that was a 1.8 thing, right? That door started to stack. I think that's only in 1.8. Oh no, we're gonna have pressure plates on the inside. So I can walk in and out. I think I'm gonna have the same out here, actually. So one more pressure plate. Like that. That works. And since I don't want the dinosaur stepping on anything, I'm gonna have a button here. Like there, and I run in here. It's gonna be a pain. That's gonna work. I don't want to use a wooden button. Wooden button is of course better for something like that. You know what? I don't want to think about where the button is every time I'm gonna put it on either side. This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? But it works. And voila! That's our entrance. At night it looks really weird. We need a glowstone somewhere in there. Where could we put it? It's only 2 wide windows, so I don't want to put it there. The door's in the center. I can't put it down here because the doors can only be placed on solid blocks. And a glowstone's definitely not a solid block. Where could I put it? Maybe down here. Nah, it would be right either. Maybe I'm just gonna put one on the inside. Oh, I didn't finish the ceiling. How did I forget about that? Oh crap. Okay, let's do this. I could probably just hang one from the ceiling here and you would see it shimmering through the gates, through the iron bars, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. One more thing I wanted to talk about, again, concerning episode 100 and the new mods. I looked into some furniture mods, and I think the most popular one is Bibliocraft. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me in the comments. And another one I found is Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, I think it was called. And that looked a little more appealing. I know Bibliocraft has a lot of awesome stuff, but it also has way more stuff than I really need, that I really want in here. Like all the map stuff and all kinds of other items that introduce it into game. And I don't want to overload this world with random items. I wanna keep it as bare bones as possible while still keeping it interesting. So I'm not gonna add Bibliocraft, although it might be the choice that would cause the least problems with updates. I didn't really hear of, well, I haven't really heard of the Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod in the past, but it looked definitely better. It has a lot fewer items. But to be quite honest, it still has way more than I need. It has like a whole kitchen, like microwaves, fridges, sinks, showers, and all that kind of stuff. Even, I think, toasters and coffee machines and stuff like that. And this is a little over the top for my taste. I would be happy with some shelves, maybe some tables and some chairs and stuff like that. Maybe a couch. That would be kind of cool. So if you guys know any other furniture mods that you could recommend with maybe a little less, what do you call it? A little less items, I guess? Content. Content is the word I was looking for. A little less content. Let me know. As I said, most important criteria is that it's getting updated regularly. But yeah, if not, I might just go with the chisel mod on episode 100 and maybe reconsider. Let's grab some more melons while we're at it. And maybe reconsider adding the furniture mod in the next episode, in episode 150, which I'm sure we're gonna get to. It might take a while, but we'll get there. I'm sure of it now. I mean, every day I come to this world, I never, let's put it the other way around. I never came to this world and thought I have done everything. I mean, that happens in vanilla to some people when they have played for a long time and built a giant base and all their farms. They come into the world, what should I do now? I have everything I could ever ask for. But I never had that feeling when I'm coming to this world, simply because I only have very, very few dinosaurs, and some of you guys might not enjoy that as much, but this guarantees the longevity of this series for me. I take everything slow. I'm gonna build the perfect enclosure before I get the dinosaurs in there. And so I'm gonna go very, very slowly through different dinosaurs. I know there are other people playing the dinosaur mod, and some of them play it a similar way, and some of them just go ahead and create a new dinosaur as soon as it's in the game and just have all of them, but don't really have a symmetry for the win, but don't really have a good enclosure. So I'm taking a different route, and I'm enjoying it. I am really, really enjoying it so far. So I hope you guys appreciate that. And this is our Gallimimus entrance. This reminds me of one thing. One of you mentioned it in the comments a long time ago, actually, and he reminded me a little later too, that I need to put some sort of signs, maybe on the enclosures, explaining a little bit about the dinosaurs, the name, and maybe some. I think the Dinopedia actually gives some information, but it would be cool to have that on some signs around there. So I don't know what a good way would be. Yeah, there we go. It's very small. Gallimimus, chicken mimic. Oh, look at this. It says how it's pronounced. That's cool. Gallimimus. That's really, really cool. Length 8 meters, height 2 meters. Area Asia, climate arid, period Cretaceous. Sorry about that. Family Ornithomimidae. Gallimimus were omnivores, feeding on aquatic invertebrates, insects, and plants. It is distinct from other ornithomimidae or the with its exceptionally elongated skull. So something like that, putting on signs, although it would take a lot of signs to put it down there and it would look really, really weird. Maybe I'm just gonna put an item frame with a written book in it. So I type that all off in a book and put it in an item frame so visitors can look at it when they pass it. That might be a good option. But yeah, if you guys have any other ideas, as always, your opinions and suggestions are welcome in the comments. I really, really appreciate all your input. It might seem I don't get always around to answering all your comments, but I definitely read them all and I appreciate every single one of them. So keep them coming. Don't worry about it if I don't answer. I definitely read it, and sometimes I get around to answering them, but not all the time. I hope you understand. Anyways, the next thing I want to build today, I hope we have some time, otherwise I'll have to do it off camera. I want to build a chicken feeder for the Dilophosaurus, so I don't really have to worry about their food either. The thing is, I tested it out in creative. I tried to separate the adult chickens from the little chickens. I put them on a half slab and put a water source above, and I thought, as long as they are not grown up, they stay on the half slab and they don't get influenced by the water in any way. But as soon as they grow up, they are high enough to reach into the water source. The problem is they don't recognize it. They don't start swimming up. That's what I expected them to do. Instead, they just stand there, do nothing, and drown. They're just gonna die. So I might not be able to separate the adult from the small chickens. I didn't have any other ideas. So what I'm going to do is probably going to just make a dispenser with a clock, with a comparator, and have the eggs dispense right into the enclosure. This way they will only get to eat small chickens, but there's not much I can do about it. They still get automatically fed, and that is the most important thing. And if I put enough chickens in there, I'm not sure actually. We need to test it for a while and see if it's sufficient to nourish my little Dilophosaurus there, if the egg production is good enough, because there's only a 1 in 8 chance that a little chicken is gonna hatch from an egg. Anyways, I've been talking a lot. Let me build it and I'm gonna show it to you and then we'll see. Man, this is getting another long episode, huh? Wow. Maybe I should have postponed it for next episode. Nope, nope. I'm not lazy. I'm gonna finish this now. Okay, let's get some eggs in here. I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to put it in here so it's not immediately visible from a lot of locations. I'm going to recess it a little bit into the wall. And this is going to be our little clock. I'm going to put a block here later. I guess I don't really need to. I could just put redstone in there and it would still work. There you go. There was apparently an item in there. But as long as there's an item in there, it runs in the clock and dispenses the eggs. And I only have a manual filler here right now. I'm going to have some water above the hopper. I have the water here because I hope it will prevent the chickens from glitching into the hopper like we have happening up there. So I hope that won't happen here. I'm not sure. Mobs jumping in water can be a cause of lag. So I gotta be careful about that and monitor it closely. But I would rather have... I don't know what I'd rather have. As long as it's not causing any lag, I think it's better to have them not glitch into the hopper. I'm gonna take a look at this every now and then. And see. And I probably have to put a lot more chickens in there. It takes 20 minutes for those to grow up. So it will take some time until I'll be able to see if it's working. Where did that come from? And we won't see it today. That's what I'm saying, basically. So a few chickens in here. They shouldn't be able to get out. Maybe I'm gonna put a trapdoor in there. Just to be safe. It's probably a good idea. I think I'm gonna put a trapdoor in there because it's a little scary. They might glitch out of there. But yeah, that is gonna be it. As soon as eggs get laid, they're gonna end up in this hopper, in this dispenser, trigger the clock, get dispensed out of here, and I'm gonna... Probably should build an alternative exit here. I think it would be a wise thing to do. So let's maybe just temporary, but still I need it. So I can fill in the front. And there shall be light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, very good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this in here, this and this. And this is the only dispenser, recess in the wall, we won't be able to see it. Let's get rid of the scaffolding. And then we maybe take a look at it from the viewing platform and see if it's visible. But it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, you barely see it. You only see it when you know that it is there. And another thing I should probably test out, actually, is... Let's just use one stack of eggs, and let's see where it shoots them. Because I don't want it to shoot them too far. Can I? Okay. Quick, quick, quick. Looks like they're landing in the water. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I mean, I don't really want my Dilophosaurus to go swimming all day long. Let's check if we're there, if we have any little chicks there that hatched. Not really, huh? Do they not hatch? And oh, there is one. Oh, that's not good. That chick just drowned. Oh, man. Okay, guys, we need to end it here. The episode's getting really long. But I'm gonna promise that I will work on that chicken dispenser a little bit more until next episode. And then we'll see if we can get it to work. I might have to move the whole thing a bit. I don't want to them to be shot in water. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave it a like if you did. And if you really enjoyed it, share it with your friends. That would help me out a bunch if you feel that way. Other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.